Hello, thanks a lot for taking a look at Lyrics to Learn. It was developed in my classroom so that I wouldn't have to plan a reading rotation every day, or I had a mini lesson I could use and integrate it into different subjects and get fluency practice and every level of comprehension, but also so that other teachers in my school could do the same thing and make life a little bit easier. It's used here for intervention, as an enrichment, and really for the entire population. The music makes the content engaging and easy to memorize, and as they do, we really push that level of comprehension. So it hits a lot of different topics and concepts, and I'm just going to walk you through the different portions of the program, and if you like it, you can give it a try.
I'm Isa, and when I first started Lyrics to Learn, I was so excited because I never did something so fun.
Good. And where did you start out? Were you doing pretty well right away in class or not so much?
Not so much because when I first came here, I wasn't from here. I was from all the way far away from here.
Okay, and what about by the end? How are you doing now?
Very awesome. I went all the way to a bad start to a good end.
Yeah, you did. Good job, Issa. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Using Lyrics to Learn 3 times a week, Issa went from unsat in December to above proficient in April. Every Lyrics to Learn lesson is broken down by a reading level, genre, word per minute during their fluency practice, subject integration, showing character building, history, science, language arts, and more, lists the Lexile level, comes with 4 levels of comprehension including constructed response, printables, and also lists all of the different reading concepts addressed for each lesson. Each mini lesson or center begins with a fluency video, introduced by Lefty Lyric. Every living thing in the universe has a life cycle. That's why we wrote this non-fiction lesson and dropped in some rhythm and rhyme. Read along, think strong.
It happens with every living thing. There's birth, a death, a life in between. From trees to bees, rats to cats, ants to plants, and people to bats. From everything that lives, there's a cycle it has. Over and over, future and past.
The music engages the students, helps them memorize information quickly, and also gives them choral and repeated reading practice to boost fluency and background knowledge.
Floating on the water, some hatch tadpoles, some won't bother. Days go by and the tad gets stronger. They start swimming faster, farther, longer. Tads drop the tail when the legs prevail. They hop onto land and grow strong, not frail. Soon they're adults, both daddies and the ladies. A new cycle starts when the mommies have the babies.
After the students have read repeatedly 3 times and built up their background knowledge and become familiar with the text, they move on to the quiz. Here, students can listen to hot tips from Lefty Lyric, giving comprehension strategies and test-taking clues, such as crossing out unreasonable answers. After answering all of the questions, kids click Submit, and they receive immediate feedback. They'll know if they're on fire or need to go back and check their answers. Lyrics to Learn can be used as a daily reading rotation done independently by students or as a whole group mini lesson, allowing kids to get up, move, practice choral and repeated reading, and discussing different levels of comprehension. A lot of teachers choose to use Lyrics to Learn 1 quarter at a time to really cut down on planning time. So students can start with quarter 1 and progress through the lessons in order, going from 1 all the way through 6. Each lesson takes a week, so you have a month and a half of lessons in this quarter. You can also look at class scores by story. If your entire class is progressing at the same rate and moving from story to story quarter by quarter, you can always view lesson scores at the end of each week, and this will generate a report for all of your students who have taken the test or not taken the test, and allow you to view their extensions, their constructed response, and their scores for each day. You can also check on student scores by several different concepts, by averages each day depending on the difficulty level, and all sorts of different ways. Once you start exploring the program, it's very simple to use, but it offers a lot of information. To give Lyrics to Learn a shot in your classroom, the first thing you'll want to do is add your students. This takes about 10 minutes, and you can get an entire class added in 10 minutes. So you just type in their first name, their last name, and that will automatically become their username. If you would rather use initials because you are a kindergarten teacher and you want your students to use something very simple, you can cheat. And you can always create a password individual to that student, or the entire class can have the same password. Choose your reading level, click submit, and that's it. It takes about 20 seconds per student. To get yourself a free full access account, just go to lyrics2learn.com, click on try it for free, and a form will pop up. Just fill out the information, one step at a time, create your username, your password, and at the bottom, this is the most important portion of the form, be sure you get your school's free access code from the teacher or principal who has brought this to you. It will make sure your trial is extended and you have full access to everything that we offer. Thank you again for taking a look at Lyrics to Learn. The program is a great way to save time and allow you to use it independently with your students or as a mini lesson addressing all of the different reading skills, including fluency. But it's also a great way to motivate those students who are sometimes hard to reach and develop that background knowledge in a hurry. The music is really a great hook. They're still reading, seeing it, and saying it all at the same time, and we're addressing the multiple intelligences and the multiple senses to really give us the best shot that we can to reach as many students as possible. Thank you again, and don't forget to use your school's access code if you decide to sign up and give this a shot in your classroom.